Good day to all of us at Business Connection. My name is Benjamin Opatlane. I'm the Group Chief Executive Officer. Welcome to the last quarterly update for the financial year 31st of August 2012. It's an absolute pleasure to be talking to you again as we enter the last quarter of this financial year. It has been challenging times for all of us. It's been interesting. It's been tough at times, but on a global context, the world is definitely in a nervous space. The development in Europe have had an impact on every single one of us. China slowing down, but against all that doom and gloom, this beautiful continent of ours remains the Holy Grail. I come very much inspired for what I've been able to attend the World Economic Forum on Africa in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. Certainly one of the most exciting sessions I've attended. We had over 2,000 delegates at that conference, and really the focus was around the growth on the continent. Without a shade of doubt, Africa is well positioned for future growth. Every single one of the multinationals are looking at Africa. It remains the last economic frontier, and I've always believed that the future of Business Connection, it goes beyond the borders of South Africa. It is every places that we operate, from Tanzania, Mozambique, Nigeria, Kenya, and also where we're looking to expand in the near future in Ghana, in Ethiopia. I'm very excited about that. It's a population of 100 million people. On the South African front, our economy remains to grow. So fortunately, we're not in a recession, although the growth will likely come at about 2.7%. South Africa still remains in a very good shape to weather the global storms. It is very tough out there, but more importantly, I think it's important for us, every one of us, to focus on what we do on a day-to-day job, deliver value to our clients, work closely as teams, and live our values. It's important in these very trying times to be doing that. Everything that you read in our industry, you get mixed messages. Some of our competitors are doing very exceptionally well, but we also have seen potential job losses at some of our competitors. And even on a global level, we've seen the likes of HP wanting to shed quite a big number of jobs. So what does it all mean for us as Business Connection? We're in a great place, we're in a great shape, and I think the New Day campaign emphasizes a lot of the things that are happening across our continent, across our business, and in every single region and footprint that we exist. If one looks just across the businesses, shared services, and the Lawrence, we'd like to thank every single one of you guys in that environment who worked tirelessly during the half year, and also making sure that you report timelessly, and making sure that we are working towards and chasing the debtors, and making sure the stock levels are at the right levels. Grace with HR, also we've seen that, we've made some inroads, but I think what's even been more exciting is what also the combination of marketing and HR have been able to come up with the New Day campaign. It's been a very major success. We've received over 400 inspirational emails, over 700 people attending in Midrand. We had 100 people in Pretoria. The team, as we speak today, will be going to Sasolburg. Edcon is coming up. And also to the subsidiaries, there's more excitement, I'm being told, and I shouldn't say too much at this stage, that marketing are doing some very, very exciting things. There could be even comics coming there, so for those who are in for good laughter, we're in for some exciting thing. But I also like to thank Arnold, who in the absence of Deanne not being here on maternity leave, has led the team very well. The marketing team is in a good space. I think you guys have done an exceptional job. I think Business Connection has certainly become much more visible. Moving to the public sector under Temba, we've made some inroads. The pipeline is looking healthy. There's a lot of energy, there's a lot of buzz within our public sector team. We've had great wins at South African Reserve Bank, we've had great wins at CETA, and we're looking forward to building the momentum. But certainly the team has done well, and I think Temba has brought a lot of energy and excitement in their team. Overall, as a business, I'd like to also thank on the services side, the guys who worked on the Edcon account in terms of the renewal of the Wintel environment. We're starting to really put up all the right places in Sasol, services under the leadership of Vanessa. We've been able to make a lot of inroads in some of the new clients. SAB Mela is starting to stabilize. So overall, the business from a services point of view started to look in a good shape. On the innovation side, under Isaac, we continue to win new business. I'd like to thank all the leaders in that business, Mudise, Herman, Hank, Henry, all the guys who on a day-to-day basis are making, and Terrell as well on Access. That business is starting to do very well, and we'd like to thank every one of the guys that have done well in the first 6 months, and we're looking forward to closing a year on a good note. While looking at international, I'm very excited. Rodwell and his team have done exceptional work. The pipeline is growing quite healthy. We're seeing a lot of opportunities, and more importantly, we're starting to win business. So I'd like to encourage every single one of the people that in Mozambique, Andasilia, Soronga in Tanzania, very much the guys in Namibia, the guys in Tanzania, Kenya, Nigeria, Ian, wherever you are, I think you guys have done an exceptional job and continue to do that for the last quarter of the year, and we look forward to growing that. And as I always believe that our international business represents very much our future. On Canon, as I touched last time, we're very successful in winning the Anglo Gold Ashanti. So Canon under Ian and Lance, and also with Victor being there, have done very well. We're making inroads into the enterprise. We're very excited about the growth of Canon business. We believe that managed printing is definitely going to be something that will grow. The opportunities to be exploited as well in that area, and we believe in that. M&A under Matthew continues to be busy, so we on that front we've been able to announce the Quad. We've been able to do the Quad transaction, and we'd like to welcome every single one of the people from Quad into Business Connection, and look forward to a future with us together. And one also looking at UCS under Jane. It's still exciting as always. It's an absolute pleasure working with the team of guys who really come to the party. They've blended well and are very much part of the Business Connection family. So I'd like to thank Jane and the team, Des, Rob, Richard Newton in Cape Town, and all the guys who on a day-to-day basis are delivering value to our clients. We've been very, very excited with that acquisition, but more importantly, it's become very much part of Business Connection, and it's good to hear the conversations and the cross-selling that happens on a day-to-day basis, that it's steadily come to the party. So one looks at where we are, and I think that also I'd like to mention John Jenkins, who his team working tirelessly to develop the business and new opportunities, and working hand in hand with Rodwell across the continent. I think that even what we found out that Rodwell and John will be in Nigeria this coming week, the first weekend of June. You find some very interesting parts about our continent. So they got a presentation to Atlanta on a Saturday. But I think it just shows the commitment and dedication of our people, that regardless of a day, they're looking at Business Connection. Other than our technology group, which has gone through the changes, it's important to also acknowledge the work that Doug and his team have been able to do. Doug has started with us on the 15th of March. And the most important thing, he'd been able to deliver a very strong message to our business, that the technology group is very much part of our business going forward. There's no doubt about it. And it's very much a business that has been affected mainly by the economic downturn that we're all experiencing. I urge every single one of you, wherever you are, to work closely in helping our technology group to close the year on a good note. So if you know about a single order regarding the technology that we're in, please get a hold of Doug. He will definitely welcome an order wherever you are. If not, in the absence of that, any one of the ExCo members will be more than happy to take an order or any lease that could happen. So I think it's important for all of us to make sure that every single one of our business continues to grow, and we're able to support one another in these very challenging times. So overall, I'd like to thank every single one of us, and for us 6,600 of you. I get told that it could be even close to 7,000 by year end, for all your contribution, for your hard work. Let's continue to deliver the service to our clients. I think there's no doubt about it that Business Connection is definitely benefiting from diversified revenue streams, diversified offerings, our breadth, our footprint, and just the sheer size of our business has put us in a very good position to weather storms that may be coming our way. But this is not the time to be complacent. This is a time to be, as a business, to become more aggressive in the market, win more of the market share, win new clients, continue to deliver great service to our clients as well. And I urge you, every one of you, to participate in the New Day campaign. It's very much the part of rejuvenating everyone, single one of us, lifting our spirits, making sure that we can make a positive contribution to Business Connection on a day-to-day basis. So I look forward to year end with all of us. I know that It hasn't been a cold start to the winter. I just have this sneaky feeling that June might be in for some cold times. So wherever you are, stay warm. And those who are in warm areas where there's not much winter, like in Dar es Salaam, Nairobi and that, enjoy a little bit of the coolness that's coming your way. But I think on that note, I'd also like to thank every one of my EXCO team, the senior leadership team who continuously evangelize the business connection, what we're standing for in terms of our value systems, and also rolling out the Barrett survey and some of the challenges that we have. And we're starting to have conversations as well within the business. And I've also been encouraged very much on a positive note, the working relationship between technology group under Doug and Vanessa and the services working closely. And also like to thank every one of the people in the regions, especially some of the people that are not necessarily close to Midrand in PE, Cape Town, Durban. Keep up the good work as well, and all the guys in the subsidiaries. Look forward to talking to you at the end of the year, and as we have further developments in terms of new business and new opportunities, we'll definitely share with them. Let's continue to also contribute to the good news, especially on a Friday. Nothing beats that, just to see the good news. So thank you very much, and look forward to our next update. And wherever you are, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and more importantly, have a most kick-ass best quarter to come. And let's close the year with a bang. Thank you.